back with you. This is another fun part here. We're going to get ready to season her. Now that is choices you can make whatever choice that you want. Some people will use a binder. They will use like mustard and things like that in that way, and they'll cover it with that. I don't. Nothing wrong with that. But we'll today is just going to use some liquid smoke. So just liquid smoke. I'm just going to kind of put that in some of the hot spots. All we're going to do to her like that. Liquid smoke give it a nice little smoky flavor. Liquid smoke is something that you can cook with. It's give a good little smoky flavor, and I like that. This is a big ass piece of meat. Keep that in mind. And so you got to put a lot of seasoning and stuff on it. That'll kind of soak in there, because all this is going to set overnight. And what you want to do is just rub it in once it's done. When you're doing whole hog, your biggest of your seeds are going to have to happen once the hog is done. Once you cook it and you got it nice and tender, that's where you want to break all your flavors out. So hopefully what we want to do here, now I'm cooking on a smoker. We're going to try to work with it somehow and get that skin kind of crispy. That's going to be a little trick that we're going to have to do on the smoker, which is kind of difficult to do. But if we can get that skin crisp, then inside of your pulled pork or your whole hog sandwich, we'll have crackling off on the inside of that. And that's where we'll be able to chop some crackling up in it. Damn, you have an experience out of this world then. When you got the crackling off in there, man, with the sandwich, it's out of bounds. I just can't express to you how great it is. And so that's what we're hoping to be able to accomplish. But normally in smoking, your skin would come out to be more rubbery. But that little trick I'm gonna try to do at the end of class, you guys will see that one also. That should be a bonus class. But hell, we're going to give it all to you and make it all part of one. But that's the trick we're going to try to do on the smoker to crisp that skin up, okay? I'll talk to you about that a little bit later. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep on rubbing her, and I try to get the juice all inside of there as many places as I can. And kind of massage it, you know, because you want to kind of soak that up as much as you can. Now, if you prefer, you can get down off in here and you can cut all this here. Let me give you a sample here. You can do this if you want to do this. And see, if you move that out of the way, what happens? You're more exposing to the skin. But, like again, I said, the reason why I didn't focus on that is because I'm doing whole hog barbecue. And I'm doing whole hog barbecue sandwich. And so it's not really necessary, so I didn't want to show you that. If that was the case, I would not have none of this on there. I wouldn't have none of that on the grill part and things in that way. The smoke is going to get in all of this. But I would come out with it, took my membranes off and all of that if I was doing a different cook. Now, you may prefer to get there to take all your membranes off. You can see right here, as I'm pulling some of it now, it's not hard to do at all. You can do that as well if you want to. If you're thinking about trying to get the meat down into more season down there where your ribs are at. But all of this is going to come together. Every bit of it is going to come together. You're not going to know one part from that. The ham is coming together. The pork butt is coming together. The pork loins are coming together. The ribs, every part of this, the shoulder, all of this meat is going to be mixed in together. So I don't want to show you extra stuff that you don't have to do at this stage. Now, it's like I say, if you want to do that, and that's something that you feel that is a necessity and something that your spirit just telling you you gotta do, go for it and have fun. Ain't no wrong or right to that. But I'm telling you my reason why I'm not finna do all of that, because it's not necessary. Whole hog sandwich, what we're gonna make out of this, they're gonna be damn good. And let me tell you something else. I'm not gonna do this at the end of the class. You're gonna get another bonus, because tomorrow this is being prepared for our Customer Appreciation Day, and we're gonna let the customer tell you what it tastes like. So you won't have me sitting there at the end talking about, well, you're gonna hear me talk about how damn good it is too, but we're gonna get you and let the people tell you and talk to you on what they think about having a whole hog barbecue sandwich. And so you're gonna get a chance to hear it from the people. I'm excited about that. We'll talk to you later.